Hello everybody, my name is James. Welcome to a video. I'll have a time lapse on the side playing with a fun thing being made. Basically, I had kind of a thing happen recently that really changed things for me and it was really awesome. And well, I'll just give some backstory. I haven't done video game development in 3 years. And over the course of those 3 years, I've done illustration stuff. And I had a really hard time getting back into game development. So, essentially, every time I would try to start making a game, I would hate it, and I would stop, and I wouldn't touch it again for like a month. So, what changed? Because I'm making a game now. So, what happened? I had kind of a mindset shift, and that really helped me suddenly really enjoy making games. And I think so far in my life, I've really discovered that there's a lot of things that you don't enjoy doing until you have like a shift in perspective or a shift in how you do it, and then suddenly you really enjoy it. And I think that's what happened with this because now I love it. Basically, what happened was I started thinking about why I didn't like making games. I started thinking about what went wrong because I used to really enjoy making games, like, early on. I was in my late teens, like 18, 19 when I started. But then I stopped liking it. I had to think about, like, why that was the case, and I realized the reason why was because I was getting into, game development education stuff. I started watching courses and stuff, and normally, I'm a big fan of courses under normal circumstances, and some of those were helpful for me in some cases. But one thing that they were very um, damaging with, I think, was that they really hammered home that you need a game design document, basically just writing out the concept of your game before you start developing it. And that was what killed the projects for me. Really, was trying to write it out before I'd made it. So now what I'm doing with this game that I'm working on right now is I'm basically just making it up as I go, and it's going great. I think it's actually going to be a very good project. Why am I talking about this? Well, I think that there's a lot of people who have difficulty with different things, and it's not because that they hate it actually, it's because there's something that happened in their lives that made them hate it. Really, I think it's really helpful if you think about where things went wrong or what might have caused that. And yeah, for me, it actually happened with drawing for me. I drew all the time as a teenager, but I stopped for a few years. Well, I sketched a little bit, I doodled a little bit, but I basically stopped for a few years because people were telling me that they didn't like my stuff. And yeah, it was very, emotionally difficult for me to stop doing it. But at the same time, I kind of felt like I had to because nobody liked it. But eventually, what got me back into it was I became kind of bitter. I basically just decided, hey, I'm just going to get really good at this, and then nobody can say anything to me about it. I feel pretty good about where I am as an artist, where I'm going as an artist. And that's kind of why I made this YouTube channel because I feel like I'm ready to do it. Um, but yeah, video game development, I really enjoy it now, and I think I'm gonna continue enjoying it for quite a while. That's pretty much the gist of what I wanted to talk about. Um, I would say kind of the lesson I learned was just don't entirely dismiss things. Just because you feel bad about it now doesn't mean you're always going to feel bad about it. So just patience, really. Just take your time and actually try things, how you might have started thinking about things in a certain way. You know, I really should just write notes out, but I kind of wanted to try it out just with me talking and just seeing how it goes. It was not very long, but we'll see how it is in editing. So, anyways, talk next time, I guess.